Welcome back to the channel. Jcfigz here, and today we're going to review the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Dark Knight Trilogy set. So let's get right into it. We'll start off with the box art here, and the box art for each one of these figures is pretty similar. McFarlane Toys doesn't have very much creativity when it comes to the box art, but we'll go ahead and kick it off with Batman. On the front of the box it says DC Multiverse, Batman right there on the bottom. Select to build Bane on the bottom right corner. In the center there's a nice plastic window. You can see Batman in his plastic prison. We got 12 plus years old in the top right. 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys up top in blue. On the side of the box it says Batman in blue and white. DC Multiverse at the top on the side. Flip it over to the back and we get a nice picture of Bane there because he's the Build-A-Figure in this set. Look over to the right and it tells you which parts comes with which figure. Now this Batman figure comes with the legs of Bane, and towards the bottom it shows the card that comes with each figure as well. But yeah, overall there's not a whole lot going on this box art, and every figure in the set is pretty much the same, just with different names for the different characters. Now we'll go ahead and crack these boxes open, take a closer look at each figure, do an articulation test, we'll have some comparisons, and of course take some action shots. So we'll start off with Batman, and I gotta say Christian Bale is probably my favorite live action Batman. Let me know who your favorite live action Batman is in the comments below. The accessories, let's see what accessories he comes with. He comes with the cool Dark Knight Trilogy Batman card. Batman, the Dark Knight Trilogy data file, real name Bruce Wayne. Then it gives a little description of Bruce Wayne underneath that. And I'll post a picture of it so you guys can pause the video if you'd like to read it. He comes with 3 gold batarangs and a gold grappling gun, as well as a DC display stand, and of course Bane's 2 legs. And I gotta say the detail that went into this figure is absolutely amazing. Todd McFarlane did an excellent job again here. Taking a closer look at this Batman figure, the mask looks absolutely astonishing. You can see all the little creases and wrinkles all over the mask. You can even see the detail in the neck armor. Then we have the shoulder pads, which look great. Cape unfortunately is not a soft goods cape, but that's not that big of a deal. You get down to the forearm gauntlets and there's great detail on those as well, and the spikes are coming out of them and they are actually pretty pointy. The gloves on Batman look great. We get to the chest piece and we got the nice Batman symbol right there in the center. You can see how each part of his armor is actually separate pieces, and it really just looks amazing. Of course the armor cannot be removed, however it gives the illusion that it actually could be. We go on down to the gold Batman belt and it looks great as well. And you can also see all the little holsters around the belt. Move on down to the legs and you can see all the separate armor pieces on there as well. The knee pads even look really good and they don't hinder the articulation of the knees at all. Going down to the boots, you can see all the little details on there also. Even underneath the boots looks very realistic. Absolutely incredible work by Todd McFarlane on this Christian Bale Batman. Next up we have Scarecrow, and he's probably my least favorite villain in the Dark Knight Trilogy. I just didn't really care for him a whole lot. Now in terms of accessories, he only comes with 1 pair of extra hands and the arms for Bane. That's it. His card, which says Scarecrow on it, the Dark Knight Trilogy, on the back, Scarecrow, the Dark Knight Trilogy, data file, real name Jonathan Crane, and there's a description for him as well, and I'll leave a picture of that so you guys can read it. And he also comes with the DC display stand. That's all he comes with, not a whole lot there. Now again, the details on this figure are absolutely amazing as well. We have the Scarecrow mask, and it does look pretty scary. You can see the ropes for his teeth and all the stitching throughout the mask. It even looks like the front right side of his mask is a little frayed. It's even colored white. Then there's the noose around his neck holding the mask onto his head. He has a Scarecrow outfit on, and the details on that are incredible. You can see all the straps throughout his Scarecrow outfit, and even the loops that the straps go through. Towards the bottom and on the sides of the Scarecrow outfit is actually frayed all throughout. It looks very realistic. And underneath his Scarecrow outfit you can actually see the suit that he's wearing. There's a button in the center on his suit jacket, and he's also wearing his blue suit pants, and it actually looks like real fabric. Now move on down and he has his black dress shoes on, and they look really good as well. Overall, the details on the Scarecrow action figure are absolutely amazing, but we'll check out the articulation here shortly. Next up, we have my favorite villain of the Dark Knight trilogy, Heath Ledger's Joker. Now, he actually comes with 2 display stands. One is this pile of money and the other is the standard DC display stand. He comes with 3 extra pairs of hands for Bane and Bane's head. And of course, he also comes with his Joker card. It says, "Why so serious?" on the front, the Joker, the Dark Knight trilogy. On the back it says the Joker, data file, real name unknown. And then there's a little description underneath that, and I will leave a picture there for you guys to check it out. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at this fig. Of course, he has the green scraggly greasy hair. He's got the white face paint, the black eyeliner, the red clown smile going throughout his lips onto his cheek, and you can actually see the scars in his cheeks underneath the red paint. He's wearing his iconic purple outer jacket, and you can see the details throughout it. There's pockets on the sides and the buttons on the right side and buttonholes on the left side. This jacket is non-removable, and underneath the jacket he has his green vest on. Underneath the green vest is a gray button-up and a black tie. He's wearing purple pants and they look wonderful. He's also wearing a gold chain which is tied through his belt loop. You can see wrinkles throughout the purple pants, and then we go down and you can see his brown dress shoes. Overall, the detail on this figure will definitely make any collector happy. One accessory I do wish they would have included with this Joker figure is a Joker card for him to hold. And last but certainly not least, Aaron Eckhart's TwoFace. Now, out of all these figures, unfortunately, I feel like Todd McFarlane didn't quite capture Eckhart's likeness here. The side of the head that actually has skin on it doesn't quite look like the actors that portrayed the characters as much as Batman and Joker. Regardless of that, this figure still looks really good, and it does capture the likeness of the movie character, mostly on the side of the burnt flesh. Todd really did capture the likeness there, and you can even see the eye bulging out just like in the movie. You can even see the jawbone and the muscle tissue in that area. TwoFace is donning his black suit jacket, and on the left side of the jacket it is covered in blood and has burn marks throughout it. Underneath the black suit jacket is a white or maybe even light blue button-up shirt, and he's wearing a red striped tie. However, on the button-up shirt there is no damage to the right or left side. TwoFace does have a coin in his left hand, however on each side of the coin it looks exactly the same. There are no scratches or damage at all. Move on down, he has a black belt on, it's going through the belt loops, it has a silver belt buckle. He's wearing his black dress pants. There's no damage to the left or right side of these dress pants either. And then he's wearing his black dress shoes, and there are no laces on these dress shoes. And also his right hand looks like he should be holding a gun. As we know in the movie, he was holding a revolver several times. Unfortunately, no revolver was included with this fig. Overall, TwoFace still looks really cool, and I'm absolutely happy to have him in the collection. And the only accessory he comes with is the display stand and the TwoFace card. It says, "I believe in Harvey Dent" on the front, TwoFace on the bottom, the Dark Knight trilogy. On the back it says TwoFace, real name Harvey Dent, and then we get a little description underneath that. I'll post a picture there for you. Then of course he comes with the torso for Bane. Finally, we have Bane, and I've come to the realization that the extra display stand that came with Joker is actually for Bane, so that makes a lot of sense. Let's take a closer look at Bane real quick. Of course, he comes with the Bane mask, and it looks exactly like it does in the movie. Excellent job there by Todd McFarlane. He has his vest or body armor on over his torso. You can see the straps going over his shoulders and down to his stomach and down his back. He has a wristband on his left wrist, which is non-removable. He's wearing his baggy cargo pants, and you can see the pockets on the front. You can see zippers on the inner thigh area, and then he also has the knee pads on. However, luckily it doesn't hinder the articulation, and of course he's wearing his black combat boots. Now, I've heard a lot of feedback from collectors that they didn't really care too much for this Bane Build-A-Figure. I, however, am very glad that Todd included this as the first BAF. Bane was certainly a huge part in the Dark Knight trilogy, and I think Todd made an excellent choice putting him in the first wave. 5 of these Dark Knight Trilogy characters. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. Time for the articulation test. We'll start off with Batman here. Now, McFarlane toys aren't known for their articulation, obviously. They're more known for their details. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off here. The head goes all the way down like so, and then it can go back a little bit. About that much is as far back as it will go. It can twist all the way around, Exorcist style. The shoulders can twist all the way around like so. However, they are hindered by movement if they go up because of the shoulder pad here. He has double jointed pinned elbows, so they can bend pretty well. He has a little bit of ab movement here like so. He can bend down about that far. Bend backwards about yay bit. He can do the splits almost all the way, but not completely. He can do the front splits as well. And then these are also double jointed and pinned. No shin cuts here. The foot can go up, and there is a toe cut, as you can see, and down like so. Overall, this Batman figure is actually pretty poseable, and it should be able to do just about everything you would need it to do. Next up, we have Joker, and his head can twist all the way around like so, Exorcist style. Can go down about that far and back a little bit. However, it is hindered by his hair. The shoulders can go all the way around like so, and his arm can go up much more than Batman's. He does have the double jointed elbows, again, just like Batman. His body can do the hula hoop motion just like that. However, there is no ab cut there like there is on Batman. He can do the splits as well. Surprisingly, the jacket doesn't interfere with that motion. He can do the front splits also. Then we have the double jointed knees and, of course, the same foot articulation. TwoFace, his head can go all the way around, Exorcist style, down a little bit and up a little bit there. Got the shoulders going all the way around, double jointed elbows, same thing. He can twist his body around like so. He's got the splits sideways and front ways, double jointed knees again, and same toe articulation. Next up, we have Scarecrow, and his head can go all the way around like so, down a little bit. However, it's hindered by the rope there. Back that much. Shoulders actually go all the way around, and he has single jointed elbow, not double jointed here. The torso doesn't really move a whole lot, obviously, because of the outer layer of his Scarecrow suit, as well as the suit underneath. However, he can still do the splits about as far as the other figures, and even frontwards. He has the double jointed knees, even though his elbows are not double jointed, and his feet can go up about that much. There's a toe cut, and it can go down about as much as you would need it to go down. The only thing is his torso isn't that flexible, which is to be expected, and his elbows are only single jointed. Other than that, Bane is basically the same as the other three, Batman, Joker, and Two-Face. He can move just as well as those guys. Honestly, these figures are more articulated than I expected. I know Todd McFarlane isn't known for his articulation, but more for the details. Here's a look at all the Dark Knight Trilogy figures side by side. Just a quick comparison here. And you can see a slight height difference between each one. Bane and Batman, of course, being the tallest of the 5. Two-Face and Joker are of similar height. And then Scarecrow is just a little bit shorter than Batman and Bane and a little bit taller than Two-Face and Joker. Most likely just because of the mask. Overall, these figures scale really well together, and I believe it's movie accurate for the most part. By the way, if you get your DC, Marvel, Wrestling, Mortal Kombat figures from EntertainmentEarth.com, you can use discount code Jcfigz and save 10% at checkout. Also, if you shop at FiguresToyCompany.com, you can also use discount code Jcfigz there as well. So that's going to do it for now, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace.